Hi everyone, my name is Jazira. Welcome back to Becoming Light. Today I want to share how I am recovering from a burnout as a single mom. I have been living in Canada as a single mom for a while, for 3 years. I am the primary caregiver, and my ex was very flexible. He didn't have a set time. He was supposed to have 1 day a week from Saturdays to Sunday evening with his son, and it was optional as well. He would take work trips and um, have other plans, and it wasn't something that was guaranteed. And I was the primary caregiver, and I felt exhausted. And I was working a full time job, and I had French classes, and I was a single mom. And on the weekends, I would collapse. I had all these things I had to do during the weekdays, and I would get up and go and run my errands, do everything, check everything off from my planner. And at the end of the week, I would collapse. I can't do anything for myself. And caring for my son also took a lot of effort. And there were cycles of burnout, right? And it kept getting worse. And like, I found myself having a hard time getting up in the mornings for work. I hated everything. And my ex was leaving the country, and I realized I need a break before I have to be a full time parent by myself in a different country with no help. So I took a vacation to Mexico, to Tulum. I didn't plan anything. Usually, I like to organize everything before my trip. I have a list of things I want to do, places I want to visit, but this time I didn't plan anything. I just let myself be. I didn't force myself to work out, and I was just going with the flow, and it was healing. It was very short, just a week, but it was a nice reset. I needed it. And I went back to Canada. As soon as I landed, it was dark, cold, and I had to pay $200 for my parking. And driving home, I realized something had to change. I can't keep going like this. And I physically can't anymore. And something had to change. And after a while, I decided that it would be a good idea for me to move back to my country, ask for help from my parents, and have a community where my son can grow without depending too much on me. And I moved back to my country now. I was recovering from my burnout for a while. I stayed in the US. We flew from Seattle, and I took a week there to relax. And I took a week here in Kazakhstan to relax as well. And I basically uh, minimized my obligations. I don't work. I just have to take care of my kid. I have help to do that as well in the evenings. My family is here, and they take turns to play with him, talk to him, and it's been great help. And I minimized my upkeep as well. I stopped doing my nails. I stopped trying to look perfect, do my hair every day. I don't have to go anywhere. I get to sleep in. It's like a nice bonding time with my son as well. Um, I'm not in rush anymore. I wake up the same time as my son, and we have breakfast together. It's been nice. And There are some things here and there that I have to do. I had to go buy a car. Uh, I had to go get a job at some point, but this time a week or two of doing nothing, minimizing pressure to do anything, I think it's necessary to heal from a burnout. I bought a car recently, and we had to go to four different offices to actually change the title and finalize the deal. And I felt like the system was so inefficient, and I hated the entire process. It took us an entire day. There was a problem with the insurance policy because I have a Canadian driver's license, and it was very draining, and nobody knows anything. And there's no website where the law is clearly stated. It's he said, she said, and it was very frustrating. And I was questioning whether I made the right decision to move to Kazakhstan, whether I want to raise my kid in a country like this. But the next day, I went and registered for a gym, and I ran on the treadmill. I used to run 10Ks or half marathons back in the day before I had my kid, and even after. And it's been so long since I ran, and it was a beautiful moment. And I looked at how fast I can run, and I still got it. I felt so happy, and it was all worth it. For me to be able to go to the gym while my son is being taken care of, it's huge. I didn't have that in Canada, and I have some time to take care of myself. I have some help, and that's great. It was worth it. And for me, it's liberating. It's a fresh feeling. It's new to me because I didn't have that for a long time. I remember trying to run with the stroller when he was a baby. Now he's really heavy, and it stopped being an option. Yeah, it was a huge moment for me. And I am able to do more self care. Like they say, you need a village to raise a child. And I built my village, and I'm enjoying the perks of it. Yes, you have to take into consideration their opinions, you have to navigate relationships. But I used to run away from everyone, be my own person, independent. I'm all alone, I'm fine, nobody cares about me. I looked at all my friends, they're also very similar women, very highly independent. They solve their own problems, they stand on their feet, and they're unwilling to change, unwilling to yield. Um, I looked at them, I saw a pattern, all of them have it, and I realized I gotta change something, and I'm trying to repair relationships, build more connections, and lean on people. Now I think in terms of how can I delegate things, or how can I ask for help? Who can help me with this, instead of, yeah, I can do this alone. I don't need anybody. I got this. That kind of thinking led me to never ending cycles of burnout. And now I'm trying to change my behavior so it doesn't happen in that severe form. Light exercise, some consistent self care, help from people to raise your kid, and less pressure to perform, less pressure from you internally, I guess. Uh, that's what helped me to recover from my burnout. I hope this video helped. I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.